Hello, Cancer. How are you? Welcome to Where Do We Go From Here? Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine reading. How are you guys? Please, if this reading resonates, because it may not resonate with everyone, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus as well. But if it does resonate, guys, give it the thumbs up, leave me a comment, share, subscribe, click on the bell. It all helps my channel to grow. If it does resonate and you want to follow me over into the extended portion of the reading, the link to do so is towards the top of the description box down below. If you would like to book your own personal reading with me, how to do that is right below the extended link. Okay, one more shuffle. The way I am doing this, I am using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and I'm pulling one card for the Divine Masculine, their crowning energy, one for the Divine Feminine, and then one for Spirit's energy around both. And then the advice that Spirit's going to give you. Okay, so first card out, Divine Masculine, peace. They're in a very nice place. Divine Feminine, sorry guys, Divine Feminine, chaos and conflict. Wow, two total opposite energies here. Alrighty. And Spirit, change in the wind. Okay, change in the wind. So I really feel at this point, the Divine Masculine just wants peace in their life. Okay, they're not looking for drama. They're not looking for that chaos and conflict. They're at a very peaceful place in their life, and that's where they want to be. Okay, at this point in time in their lives, right? We all reach a certain age when we don't want outside drama, right? We don't want people with that don't have the purest intentions. No one is perfect, right? But there are those who are manipulating, who are narcissistic, and then there are those who do truly have the best of intentions, and sometimes things just don't work out. Okay, or they have the best of intentions, and for whatever reason you may reflect that mirror and be like, no, go back to where you came from, because you know what? I like my life in the drama seat, okay, in chaos, in conflict. I also feel like with this card, you may be having some inner struggle, okay, or some outside forces may be telling you that this person's not the right person for you. And that's causing a lot of chaos and conflict in your life, in this relationship. Okay. Spirit is here to tell you there is a change in the wind coming regarding this connection. Okay. So let's see where we go. I am using for the Divine Masculine, I should just say the DM and the DF. But for the Divine Masculine, I am using the Shadowscape deck. For the Divine Feminine, I am using the Spirit Song Tarot deck. And for Spirit's Advice, I am using the Celtic Tarot deck. So, and I did already shuffle these off camera. So I'm only going to be shuffling them a little bit on camera. Okay. So where is the Divine Masculine's energy right now at this point in time, Spirit? Wow, threw 3 cards out like nada, nothing. Okay, yeah, they're really, they're in a place of, I'm just hanging out, doing my thing. Okay, really thinking about, do I want to be in this conflict? Do I want to be in this chaos? No, I want to release it. Okay, I want to be done with it. I want it over. I want it done so that I can have the stable home that I want, the strong foundational home that I want to create. Okay? That's where the masculine's energy is right now at this present time. Now we're going to take a look at the divine feminine's energy right now at this current time. Please, guys, when it comes to a relationship, don't let outer people interfere, give you the advice. And I'm not talking like, you go to one of your closest friends and you're like, geez, I really need some advice here. I need some help. It's not what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm talking about like people that like call you up and they're like, oh, you can't do that. No, don't do that. No, you can't do that. Like that kind of, that's like negative energy. And they're the ones causing the drama and you're allowing it. Okay, so you're allowing this conflict and drama to come into your life. Okay, and you only can cut it out, babies. Cut it out. Night, cut it out. It's really funny because I had a friend who had this sign that used to hang outside their door, and it said, leave the drama at the door and take it with you on your way out. And they claimed that they did not want drama in their life, but yet that's all they created was drama in their life. So it was like really, really funny to watch that. I love the sign. Absolutely love the sign. But they liked drama. They really did like drama. So where is the divine feminine's energy right now at this time? Right now at this time. Okay, so I feel like for you, the chaos and conflict here is, do I follow my intuition here? It's kind of like I feel like you're flip-flopping. It's like, do I follow my intuition here or do I hold myself back? Okay, do I follow my intuition here? Do I pull myself back? Okay, and with the shaman card here, okay, you have the spiritual knowledge. Okay, how to get those answers. Okay, like I've already put out to spirit that when my soulmate shows up on my path, the person who is for my highest good or better, I can't say it because I just like to have that line between me and spirit, but they know how they have to present themselves and what they have to have with them when they present themselves to me. And there's one single thing in that whole thing that is my way of spirit telling me, yes, this is the one who's for your highest good. Okay? So it's like, that. Okay? And it's like you really do want to have love in your life. You want to have the whole prosperity and abundance of a relationship, right? One that's very open, very honest with their feelings, will withstand the test of time, right? You do want that. So I feel like the conflict that you're having is, like I said, there's outer people that are causing the conflict. Do not let others keep you from your happiness. Okay? Do not, I always, I tell my children all the time, follow your heart. Even if things don't work out, thank you, Spirit. Follow your heart, because if it doesn't work out, then there's a lesson there to be learned. But there's always good times with bad times. It's when the bad times start outweighing the good times that you really need to look at the situation. Is it for your highest good? Okay. But don't ever, please don't ever let other people interfere in your relationships. It's just not, my relationships are very private. I don't even let my family know what goes on within my walls of my relationships. If there's struggles, if I don't let anybody know. I don't let anybody know. And I even tell my own children, even if I don't care for the person you choose, okay, you do what you have to do for you. It's like that type of, don't let outsiders interfere and keep you from your happiness. Because that's just not right. Okay? That's just not right. There's something about that just ain't right. Just ain't right. Alrighty. Here we go. Spirits. Where is Spirit's advice right now? Right now. What is Spirit's advice right now? Right now. I know, I just felt like I gave a lecture. I didn't mean to give you a lecture, guys, but please, really, I don't know why Spirit's like really driving that home right now. They're like, no, don't let other people stop you, not even your own parents. Okay, not even your own parents. I tell my children that too. I'm like, hey, don't be with somebody because I like them, right? Because my children are very private themselves. So it's like sometimes I as a mother can sense when something's going on, but they don't like tell me because they're very private until after the fact. And I tell them all the time, don't, and they'd be like, well, Mom, I stayed with them because you like them. I said, don't stay with somebody because I like them. I don't know what goes on behind your closed doors. If they're not a fit for you, baby, let them go, let them flow. Last thing I want to do is hold any of my children back, right? That's just not what a parent does, But anyway, so Spirit's advice here, nice, and I like it. I really like it with the Magician and the 10 of Wands. Take the blinders off, baby. You've manifested this connection. Take the blinders off and get out of the maze. Okay? It's time to take the blinders off and get out of the maze. Okay? And, this person is going to be coming in to tell you the truth. Okay? And I feel like part of this truth is, I want a peaceful life. I don't want people butting in. I don't want people interfering in my intimate relationships. They're my relationship. They're our relationship. And it's what we want and what we want to grow and where we want to go, what we want to explore, right? It's not your fault. Okay. It's not your fault if, other people don't want to explore the world, right? Well, that's their thing, not your thing, and, it's like this person just wants to enjoy the relationship without any outside interference. Okay, without any outside interference. All right, what is next for the Divine Masculine? Ooh, okay. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, part of what this is around is moving. Okay, moving. And I really feel here it's really time to go within your heart. Okay, and what does home really look like to you? Okay, home is wherever you are with the person you love. That's where home is. It's not necessarily where you grew up, right? It's not necessarily still staying in that state. Okay, I love watching international, is it International Homes or Internet? Yeah, I think it's International Homes or International. I don't know. I think it's International Homes, something like that. It's international something. And you know how many couples like just go somewhere on a vacation and then the next thing you know, they're moving clear across the country? There were people like, for instance, were from Texas that moved to where did they move to? Ireland. Okay. There are people that moved to Notre Dame. There are people that moved to Italy. Okay. And they all came from the States. Some of them dated 6 months and were moving in together in a totally different country. So like, don't let other people hold you back. And I feel like where you are, there's really like no growth. It's actually, maybe the economy is dying in that area. Okay. I feel like that. I feel like it's a difficult decision for you to make because see how spirit, that beautiful dove, is like guarding your heart that's hanging from the branch there. It's like spirit saying, hey, wake up. Your heart is like hanging in the wind right now. Okay, hanging in the balance. Okay, so wake up. Because if you want to be with this relationship, guess what? It may be built on a solid foundation. It may be very fruitful and abundance, but you got to go together. You got to go together. And there may be a lot of emotions involved. Okay, there may be a lot of emotions. And that's like this person is like trying to tell you that things where you're living now are dying. And they're literally putting their heart out, okay, on a limb for you. They're like telling you, this is what I want us to create. This is the life I want for us. Something that's grounded, something that's fruitful, something that is filled with a lot of expansion, right? A lot of expansion. Sorry about that, guys. See, my phone just went off. All right. And what's the next move for the divine feminine? What's the next move for the divine feminine? Yes. I like it. Yes. I like it. You know what? You're determined to make this relationship work. Okay. And I feel like something happens, okay, with the beautiful peacock here. Right? I love the peacock in this deck. Okay. Is that you're really going to step into your power on this. Okay. You're really going to free yourself from people interfering in your life. Okay. It's almost like this move is going to be the best thing you can do for you. Okay, is to free yourself from other people's, thank you, Spirit, to free yourself from other people's influences in your life. Okay, huge awakening, getting a huge enlightenment here because you do realize that you are in control of your own happiness, your own joy, your own adventures. Okay, only you can fly free. Okay, nobody else can hold you back. Only you can fly free. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling here. Okay, what is the next advice from Spirit? Woohoo! This beautiful divine masculine, okay, and for the divine masculine, this beautiful woman, okay, I feel like the decision you make, you realize that you can have the life that you've always dreamed, okay, and like both of you can have the home that you've always dreamed of, the committed relationship that you've always wanted. Spirit saying, just stop, put a blindfold on, and just smell the fragrance of love. Smell the fragrance that's in the air. connect, okay? Really, really connect on a soul, heart-centered spirit awakening. Okay, that's what I feel like here. It's a very like, okay, stop. Just stop for a minute. Don't listen to everybody else. Close your eyes. Put the blindfolds on. Put a variety of flowers on the table and just very slowly smell the fragrance and the energy of each one. Okay, stop and just, it's like a shirt that I used to wear when I was in high school. Stop and smell the roses. Right? Stop and smell the roses. Okay, guys, so in the extended, I'm going to look at the final for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The final advice from Spirit. I'm going to pull a couple of romance angel cards. Heartfelt message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine and vice versa. And then a postcard for both of you from Spirit. So as always, guys, from my heart to yours, I love you guys. Love, light, and blessings. Bye, guys. Take care.